easy for us to come to work and enjoy each other and get the best out of all of us. Tim Hardaway gets the shot along the baseline.
Inbound to Smart. Bounce past Tatum. Tatum puts up a three. Bang! Jason Tatum from downtown. 1.3 remaining. Yes, it was bedlam. But again, what a play. You got to have a guy that can get open. He has an opportunity to go either way.
Hunter, hand hit the three. Rebound out to White. Here's White. Standing between two. What a finish from the twirling Kobe White. Hawks have not had an answer for Kobe White.
No, he has been outstanding. We mentioned in the beginning how he is one of the lead.
Anchor down, and Zubac can't finish.
Nice help over there by Green.
Push it up. Oh, no! Fake the handoff. Lays it in. Draymond Green with a couple of scoring highlights tonight.
Walker guarded tightly by Pritchard. Spins around him. Weaves through and finishes. Lonnie Walker was on a journey.
His man. And that allows that mid-range shot. It's there.
Kyrie against the world. Kyrie wins. Kyrie Irving, 22 points.
Starting somebody defensively. Here's the double team, and this is earlier, and he's just knifing right through the double team to get to that.
Mitchell guarded by Jones. Oh, broke his ankles, and Spida connects. One more look.
See,
Mitchell
Donovan
against
Mitchell,
Jones.
one pullback between the leg. That is, man, that's incredible.
Crazy. 80 to 59, 21-point lead. Oh! And a foul. Murray with a little Houdini action there.
I mean, he's not open. I mean, he's covered. Watch Ellis. Look, he's awning just over the top. Then you got the fake, able to spin it up somehow, and it goes in.
7th assist for Jokic. And Murray, Keon Ellis going for a pony ride there.
Return home just for a couple of days and then hit the road again for a 5-game roadie. And Atlanta in their first home game since the middle of March. Look at Steph showing the handle in his mitts. Another look.
I mean, the fact that you can't see another defender.
Payton's back in. He picked up 2 quick fouls. Reeves behind the back, throws the foul, counted and one. What a play from Reeves, and a chance for a 3-point play. Mr. Curry, allow me to have this dance. Austin Powers, the crossover behind the back, takes the contact, gets the hoop, and going to the line for the possible 3-point play. What a season it's been for Reeves, his 2nd year.
LaMelo has Patazzi on him. What was that? Are you kidding me? Played that the way they wanted to.
Look at this, LaMelo. Look at the dance right here. Tazzi's like, okay, will you shoot it? I'm tired of getting embarrassed on the perimeter.
Hall step back 3-pointer, puts it in, and the foul. Chance for a 4-point play. Upset at what happened on the last play. Paul George took him down one-on-one, returns the favor. CP3 and the foul. Big time effort by Chris Paul, sensing the ability, the opportunity.
Ja for 3. Pippen got the offensive rebound. Back to Morant.
Oh,
behind him, back to Clark.
Oh, no.
Sensational.
Oh, no, he didn't just do that part.
Tickets for the homestand. What are you waiting for? You got to see this in person to believe it.
Avdia is still trying to figure out what happened. Look at Avdia. Watch Avdia.
Assist number 5 for Morant. Clark with 7.
Hornets had an 8-point lead with 5 minutes left in this third. LaMelo trying to fire it off Oubre. Shots off in time. Oh, it is good. Malik Monk at the buzzer to end the 3rd quarter. We'll take a look. Anthony the save. Monk. Oh yeah, got it off in time. That's going to count. And the Lakers are going to end the 3rd quarter on a 24-9 run. Anthony Davis with 23. 5 of 10 shooting. He's knocked down 1 3. Harris also 6 boards. Uh-oh.
quickly, drops Maxey. Oh, pointed to the floor.
The Knicks on a 26-10 run, culminated by these two hoops.
Kemba Walker. No, and Green taps it to Curry. Warriors have missed 6 of their last 7 during this run. Curry, oh my goodness! What a finish by Stephen Curry. 1 for Curry, brilliant.
Yeah, sometimes, BA, you just got to let it breathe, man. Just let it breathe. This play just speaks volumes for itself. And, you know, only down if he makes this down 7.
Leonard could not reel it in. Bradley Beal. Oh, what a move. What a play by Bradley Beal. The pullback dribble, then the attack. He has 29.
Forget Bradley Beal. This guy's so good. That right to left ankle snapper crossover. Look at the ability to change the ball in mid-air here, splitting the defense upright, finish with the soft left hand.
For the national championship, they're going over. They'll dance. Look at him move. Look at him dive. Look at what a play! Brunson with a spectacular 2.
Getting to his strong hand, his left hand. Look at this spin move by Martin. And just throws it up with contact. Look at the contact right there by Martin. He's falling down and just throws it up, and his wish is answered. Brunson, in the start tonight, 21 points.
And in a nutshell, that's what's happened. Johnson tried to toss it upstairs for Claxton. Oh, no! Donovan Mitchell! Did he just pull a God Sham gun?
I don't know what he did, but Brooklyn Nets fans just, and then for a 3, that is a heck of a move right there. Even he was impressed.
Towns driving over the head pass. Spectacular to Naz Reid.
They've officially broken the Indiana Pacers here in the second half. Just a matter of time.
We have officially gone.
More good D from Cleveland.
And they are out rebounding.
Mitchell swimming inside and pops it home. Donovan Mitchell taking over.
Second chance opportunities than here one-on-one. There is no one better. Right now, Mitchell is on a 7-0 run.
2 timeouts. Boston just used their last timeout. Here we go. Tatum. Giannis switches onto him. Tatum and Antetokounmpo, the superstar. Step back 3 on the way. Oh, it banks in. Jason Tatum puts Boston on top with a window 3. How are seconds remaining?
Turned into a one-on-one game. The best defender on the Bucks goes up against the best offensive player on Boston. Taking their time, getting the best shot available. His patented move. We've seen Tatum do that in and out.
Simmons ahead to Durant. Hands. Recovered by Eubanks. Simons behind the back, into the lane, avoids Simmons and lays it up and in. Anthony Simons. And the foul.
Comes down to a few possessions. That's really fancy from Anthony. Ooh, wrapped it around. A little hang time.
10-second difference, game clock, shot clock. Curry spinning, corkscrew move, inside, no! Paul gathers it in, clock at 3, Curry 3! Oh!
Oh, there's the meme!
The greatest shooter to ever play the game of basketball. And then we talked about the memes.
Second year in the NBA, but a rookie. Grady Dick misfires, hits it back, attacking, tons of contact, and the finish, no call. How about Grady Dick?
Look at this confidence, and this is after a missed shot, right? That was a quick spin, got himself together, gathered himself, go off for 2 feet, contact.
Special ceremony at halftime, 25-minute halftime ceremony. You'll hear from Masai as well as Vince behind the back. Anthony Davis with a layup.
Matt, you're going to be emceeing it too. So
LeBron James, what a pass here. Mid-screen and roll, behind the back. Beautifully done to Anthony.
Guard centers that are much taller than him.
Ridiculous.
Deal with guards and wings. Final second. Ty Jerome from midcourt. He got it! You know, Jordan can make these. You know, Clay can make these. And Ty Jerome joins the club.
It's only right. Look at Steph's reaction after this.
Nuggets already with 21 fast break points. That's a good total for right now. Back cut, Murray, extra pass, Peyton Watson, spinner, got it!
Now he's in double figures.
89-65. There's Watson once again.
And we'll see them on the road trip. We'll also see one of the hottest teams in OKC. Threading it through the defense. Doncic finds him in the corner.
Look at this pass that Luka throws right between the legs of LeBron. Wide open guy for him.
Cavs are shooting 56% in the third quarter. LeVert walking the tightrope turnover. It rolled off the leg of Allen. White crosses, spins, loses his footing. Oh, excuse me! The basket goes in.
You see here on the contact and the spin there, he really just kind of lost his balance. But able to convert there. Let's take a look at that one. Tell you, that's a tough call.
Offense leading to the defense.
Trey comes up with it and rolls it in. Check this out from Trae Young.
Did he nutmeg?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he did. They tried to grab him to slow him down. Trae Young, this guy, he's not normal. What he does is not normal. Everyone talks about his size and how he's small. Look what he does with this.
And the offense, they just don't have enough weapons with Davis out of the lineup.
Oh, pretty.
Doncic hangs but can't finish. Got the offensive rebound. Oh, what a fake! He totally faked on Gabriel and then just scored.
This guy, he has such incredible patience. Now, once it goes up, see, he's following that shot. He's going to go down inside, take the back. Now watch a little ball fake. Defender looks. He goes right back up.
Just toying with Wenyen Gabriel.
See, when you're sitting at courtside.
Clarkson gets it back, puts a shoulder into Gallinari. What a beautiful spin.
Count it. Oh, fade away right here. But look at the flamethrower start to ignite right there. Nice little push shot in the paint. The flame doesn't just have to burn on the three-point line with him.
Except the Knicks could tip it back.
Yep. And Birch steals the tip. That one didn't go up. And Ross has to throw it up. Oh, he puts it in. Ross with the heave.
Watch Ross. Only 2 seconds up on the shot clock when he realized it.
He wasn't. Vucevic was telling him, look at Vucevic. It's like, put it up.
Ross, you're the boss.
Into the front court. Hands it off to Curry. Goes around the world. Oh, so much.
And the craftiness, the size and strength, the ability to eliminate elite defenders, and then finishing in traffic. Mama, there goes that man.
Seen it so many times in the finals.
And it's tied at 110 with 1.4 seconds.
And you know what's interesting about that? He was trying.
Oh, Graham! Count the bucket for the win! Devontae Graham walks it off.
Take a breath. This is what happened next, folks.
From 70 feet, the heave to win it by Devontae Graham, his fifth and final victorious three, and the celebration on set.
Allen on the attack, back to Holiday. He'll give it up. Allen looking for a three to tie.
Yes!
He's got it! Tied at 108!
This is just a great play, and then we're happy for Allen because coming in here, shooting 42% three.
He's not in it quite yet, but he'll make a couple more and you want to put him in it.
Yeah, numerous times he has been already. There he is. Trying to put him
No.
Look at this.
No.
Look at this.
No. You have got to be joking me.
Yeah, he's in the zone now.
James. Booker switched on him. backboard to shoot. Oh, what a look. James, the dart to Vincent.
You have to give him some time of rest. And hopefully the second unit.
He goes back door to reversal. The up and under by Bradley Beal. 478. Watch this and enjoy it.
It must be the shoes.
Nice to have a center that can do as many things as Adebayo that well. Hero. Baseline drive, hangs and hits. What a play by the boy wonder.
Well, 3 of 4 from 3. They overplay him. He hesitates with that left-hand dribble. Gorgeous hang in the air, using the weak side of the rim to prevent the shot from being blocked as DeMar DeRozan flies by. Uses the backboard.
Great hands by Marcus Smart.
Smart, 8 assists, no turnovers. Little shake and bake and drills it. Marcus Smart with the jumper.
Marcus, allow me to have this dance. Strus hits the deck and Smart with the deuce. My goodness.
The 21-year-old rookie, originally from Oakland, California, a Sword Thompson, twin brother of a Men Thompson. What a move! Oh, Duncan Robinson!
They're advancing the basketball well. Here's the little fake spin behind the back, and wow, really fools Thompson, who's much quicker than him, and that's just amazing that Thompson bid on that right there as he.
Pippen driving and finishing. Scottie Pippen Jr. with 13. Modify Smitty move there. You see the Smitty there by Scottie Pippen Jr. Able to free himself for that layup. You see the hesitation there. Fools Caruso.
Keep an eye on if they can get some back out of Christian Wood. It could be significant off the bench.
Yeah, going down. Very significant.
Yeah, going down to the 2, Mike, a 3 for 3 at the other end. Here come the Lakers with more.
Another look at that Austin Reeves play where he just takes it behind his back there and makes a very, very nice play out of it. LeBron said, how do you do that?
And I was also blessed to have veterans like Darnell and Stevie Coulter, guys like that on the bench who really taught me a lot about how to be a pro, how to play that position. And so he's blessed to have played that game in that position. So it's critical that rookies have veterans to teach them the things that they need to know.
We'll hear more about that. Terry Porter with us here tonight in the third.
And the lead now swells 77-69. George down the lane, hangs and hits. What a play by Paul George.
To shake his defenders free and then anticipating where Gobert's come and get up, big fella. Not enough, able to elevate, cut into this lead a little bit by the Timberwolves.
KPJ directing traffic, splits the double team. Oh, a little cup, fake, and layup.
Oh, my goodness. Look at Kevin Porter Jr. getting in the lane here. Woo, I see Christian Wood. No, you don't. I got the basketball in my hands. Now you see me. Now you don't. My goodness, Halliburton.
7 to shoot. Claxton denies it. Brown with Brown on him. Jalen on Bruce. And it's good. Tough layup right there by Jalen Brown.
Just really getting into Jalen Brown here, making it tough. You can't play the defense any better than that.
Pat Spencer with 1.8. Laravia, double pump from midcourt, and it's in! Jake Laravia from midcourt, hung in the air, and buries a 3. From midcourt, the Warriors do win the quarter, but Memphis
replay will be utilized to check whether end of period field goal was good as ruled.
That's his second, and he is the second Timberwolf into double digits. Shea once again going to work on McLaughlin on the step back, and he buries it. Separate from the defense.
Well, the Timberwolves say, we're going to let you go one-on-one. Come on, man. That dude's got family.
Because you can't average over 25 assists a game. And it's beautiful to watch.
They have 70 points with 3 minutes to go without, Irving does it again, without John Moran.
CJ, floater, not close. Boy, Pelt's really gone dry. They're at 35% shooting now. The lob, and one. What a finish. by Walter. As it never came down, Boston gets the foul.
I don't even know if he saw him. That is a heck of a finish, though. That's the definition of English. Wow.
That's a big defensive stop by the Thunder.
Shea going to work. Step back shot. Ellis on him, and he puts it in. Boy, SGA with the nasty move. Fending off Sacramento. Plays like this.
Stop and pop from distance.
Now he's got Capella on him, so he brings it back out for a reset. 5 to shoot. Doncic behind the back. Here's the blow by. The floater. It's gone.
Not less. Great crossover against Capella, and what a floater over the top of Hunter.
First basket since the second quarter for Luka Doncic.
Staff driving on the 6'10". Jovic splits both defenders. Curry to the rim!
He is a monster. Cold-blooded. He was feeling himself. Look at this. Counter move. Skirt! Slam the brakes on. Just keep that dribble low. Shoot through there somehow.
Shot clock's at 5.
The greatest shot by LaMelo Ball!
Put him in a bear hug.
Break this down,
going
Del.
nowhere. Yeah, break it down. Throw him a prayer. When you're hot, you're hot. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. It should have been an and one.
Drummond banging away against Duran. Loose ball to Dosunmu. Shot clock down to 2. DeRozan.
The marvelous DeRozan, Compton's finest.
Watch this. That's those Kobe Bryants right there, boy. That's some Kobe would be proud.
That is a Mamba-esque move.
Look at that. Every so often, DeMar pulls out some of these out of the bag, dusts him off.
And this is how you grow into the game.
Oh, Poole had Clarkson fall down and then hit the 3.
Going breaking ankles, and no defender wants to do that.
Oh, it's a mean in and out. And Clarkson could not handle. Look at his face.
He has come to play tonight.
Osman. A running 3. He's got it. Cedi Osman at the buzzer, and he cuts the Laker lead to 7. Did he get it off in time? No question about it.
Yeah, did a good job of keeping his eye on the scoring clock and on the rim at the same time, deep in the rock.
Luka leads the break, looking to set up Jones, and Abaji with some nice defense, but Dallas has it back. Exum keeps the ball in play, and Derek Jones still scores out of all of that.
Dante Exum with the steal and the sweet dish to Derek Jones Jr. This Mavs team is...
You want some of this, old man?
Oh, he carried.
Bogdanovich tried to entry feed it into Duran. Dosunmu behind the back.
Oh, don't show it all to him, I.O. Woo, that was a nice slick move. Sliding and gliding, we'll go behind the back. Whoop, show and go, baby. Show and go.
Handoff back to Luka, late in the shot clock, 4 seconds, got it from Kleba, again late in the clock, in desperation, he breaks it up, and that is Luka Magic right there!
I gotta go.
By Luka.
That is insane. Hey, you know, here's the deal, though. You would think that he never practices shots like that, but he does. He tries to make those kind of shots all the time.
Gradually getting it back.
Terry working on Antetokounmpo.
Oh, yes! Again! Intentionally off the window!
Makes it firmly on the floor. Look at this shot by Terry Rozier. High fader, yeah.
Jokic has it. Clock ticks, got to put one up. Jokic for the win. Oh! It's good! Jokic got it off in time, and the Nuggets win it! in the last 6.5. Hey, put the ball in your best player's hands.
I just told Michael Malone it was a great play call.
And why not? Look at Jokic's reaction.
Trey trying to find some daylight. Short with the runner. Kick out. Charlotte running. Fast break for Rozier. Corkscrew reverse is good and a foul. Here's that fast break as Graham with the toss ahead. And look at the body control for Terry Rozier.
Reeves, so much talent, goes behind the back. Outside, this is Holiday from deep. And the Rockets now from 3 tonight, Grant. 1 of 11. They get it back. Şengün dropping a dime to Eason.
Draymond for the easy two. And how about that pass right there? Oh.
7 to shoot. Ball, a crossover, falling away, shots up and good. That's just a sensational shot.
Come on. What a move. Hit him with multiple crossovers. Giannis, really good job. And then the fade.
No timeouts remaining for Oklahoma City. Hornets have 1. Gilgeous-Alexander. Long 2. Oh, goodness. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Good crossover and then stops on that. I think he wanted to get to the rim, but the crossover got Cody such off balance. He gave him too much space. He had to take that shot.
And there is such a preoccupation with the 3 right now in the NBA. Like 2 passes will get you a dunk against most teams.
Exactly. A lot of bigs are shooting 3s now, trying to expand their game. That's smart.
Curry! Okay.
Derrick Jones Jr. is just trying to make sure he doesn't give him any airspace. How about a little spin move? He knew Derrick Jones Jr. was just in recovery mode. He's like, I got to get back out there. That's too good of a move. He lost me. Let me get back in front of this dude. And Curry's like, oh, gotcha. Shot fake, jump right back into.
And Derek Lively back in for Dallas. The cut by Doncic. Wild pass to the corner. Highlight. Dinwiddie nails the 3. Luka Doncic with the blind feed.
Last shot of the quarter. Iguodala buries 1. Joining Wiggins with buzzer beaters at the end of quarters. Lead to 22. The wily old veteran is back and making an impact. Outscored him 35-18 to the Warriors in the 3rd quarter. This is the NBA on TNT.
Anthony spins, cups, and finishes. What a brilliant move from Cole Anthony to put Orlando back in front.
And watch Cole Anthony crossover, get by Strus, and goes right after the minivan. George Niang. Just an impressive spin move there by Cole Anthony, and then the ability to finish high off of the glass with that outstretched arm. This is such a difficult shot. Look at how far that ball is out there to drop it in high off the glass, in with touch.
Nurk with the rock. Finds Durant, raising up for the win. Got the lead, but there is 1.6 on the clock.
Great pass here from Nurkic. You kind of wish there was no time left, right? But you got to take what you got, and that was the best look he was going to get. He had to double pump that one as well. Thought Caruso could.
Ball poked away. Here comes Adams running the break. Bounce pass to Aldama. And Morant somehow a 3-point opportunity. Unbelievable. Houdini.
Come on, man. I mean, you just look at this play, had nowhere to go. And Morant just tosses it up. Takes it on. Jeez. What a shot by Morant.
Well, he's in position if he builds on what he's done in the first week of the season to add another award to the trophy case as Luka dancing around Adebayo. Wow!
A la Kevin McHale. As we take a look at the torture chamber that's getting alluded to. Pretty good defense for about 3 or 4 seconds. And Luka got the best of it with that little shot fake there.
Perfectly and right, he can still knock it down.
Curry gets it back in the corner, heaves up a 3. Oh, he put it in!
Steph Curry knocks it down. 1-point game. 12.2 remaining.
I say Steph Curry's one of those players that even if you do it right, he can still beat you. That's what he did here. It is, look, feet barely inside, heels above, and just knocks down one of the most difficult shots that you can shoot.
You've got less than a second, typically, on a catch and shoot with him.
Steph on the overplay. Steph with a steal and the save. Ricochet to DiVincenzo. Push ahead Curry. The step around, the floater up and in.
At the end of this first quarter, but here's the steal. He's just not going to sit behind Scotty Barnes. Warriors come up with the 50-50 ball, and then you see where Anthony Lamb was. That gave.
Here's a Kogi with a jump stop. Touch pass. Catch and release from Shannon. Kogi leaping over Pat Bev. Gets to the defender.
No, don't do that, John. He goes to three. No, don't do that. No, that's not right. It's in the air. Look at that. Over the top of Beverly. And then the 360. Don't do that to him. Oh, you want to dance?
They need a 3 to send this one into overtime. George, the step away for the tie. Oh, my goodness! He put it in! God bless Paul George!
Brian, you remember when Sterling Brown had a will play at the end of the third quarter when he caught it and banked it? You have to force the ball to go back to the middle of the court towards the sideline. Once you allow that ball to come in closer to the baseline.
No fouls to give for the Mavericks. Denver's been in the bonus for a while here in this fourth quarter. Each team with one timeout left. Chance at the last shot. Jokic a chance to tie it. Oh! Jokic hits it! And we are headed for overtime as Nikola.
And just a simple play to get him in isolation, and Jokic step back, drains the shot as the buzzer sounds, and Willie Cauley-Stein, you have to give him space.
In a touch pass, Jordan Nwora. It's unbelievable play. We gotta go back and look at this.
Hard dribble, retreat.
I mean, Armani Brooks, I feel for him. He tried to retreat, recover, but it's like your head is telling you one thing, your body is saying go in another direction, and you wound up.
Here's Grant Williams to trigger. Hauser on the move, lets it go in time. Got it! Merry Christmas, Boston! St. Nick showing up in green today. Celtics with the lead when we come back for the second.
Give it to Campasso. Campasso on the move. And it counts. Facundo Campasso.
Well, he is loved by his teammates, that's for sure. A silly foul by Rubio. Look at the flip, the spin, the love afterwards.
6-point lead for the New Orleans Pelicans. Lewis kicks it out to Williamson, rising up underneath. That's just not fair. Left hand here.
Sometimes you don't even need to say nothing. Just observe.
You're right, Doug.
Look at that.
Almost hit his head on the underside of the backboard.
Morant going behind the back, down the lane. Leaves it for Clark, who scores.
Get another stop. I see it, Morant, beautiful behind the back. You know how much I talk about being able to change direction while still going downhill. But Morant has mastered, and then the nice drop off here in BC. Nice finish on the other side of the rim.
Mathurin back in for Indiana.
Bridges' ball on the offensive end.
Ivy gives it right back to the Hornets. Half court alley-oop! This is Hornets basketball!
And then the half court Pat LaMelo. This guy's head on a swivel tonight. Brandon Miller. Hive mentality at its best.
Schroeder, jab step, comes down the baseline, into a cutting Smart. Acrobatic finish for Smart, plus the foul.
So he decides to cut and gives Jason Tate a taste of his own medicine. Gets the and one to go. Acrobatic finish. I mean, Christian Woods is hanging in the air and just kind of catches the left arm, you know. And
what you would expect, but he can go off at any moment.
Schroeder, oh my! How about that sauce? Some German spice from Dennis.
You want to see some sauce. Look at this. No look through the legs. Nice finish by Watford. This is a pretty pass. My goodness, Schroeder has had it going.
High pick and roll involving Luka and Powell on the double. Finney-Smith, Bullock, he's driving it and looks for Finney-Smith. It's a loose ball and Luka picks it up. Some Luka magic! Ain't nobody in this game who's got a knack for doing stuff like that. Then the Slovenian.
The beauty of all of this is the ball movement is excellent. This time, Luka not able to make the pass, but the basket.
Here comes quickly. Get it to Goodwin. Back to Booker. Booker on the drive. Booker puts up a three. Oh, he puts it in with 1.7 remaining. Devin Booker with the clutch three.
Doesn't seem like he wants to take the shot. And then you see, well, I got to get it off. Just throw it up there.
The same spot that Jimmy Butler missed the other night.
Doncic has the ball, down by 2.
There's the switch.
Gobert is out there. Doncic maneuvers for the lead. Got it! Got it! What a shot! Dallas has taken the lead.
I don't totally understand. I know they wanted to switch back with McDaniel, but Lively did a great job getting out of there.
But, Coach, look at this. He had him on skates from the beginning.
No,
My goodness.
I agree.
Dancing with the stars, whatever you want to call it. Rudy.
See Gafford back into the game at the 5 after they had gone small for a while with Kleba, who remains in at the 4. Irving dancing and finishing. He's a highlight wizard.
And then here, Kyrie, look at that. In tight space on the corner. That right to left crossover with no place to go to the left.
Disturbing the peace in D.C. with that dunk. Here's Avia. Does he foul? Oh! Did he do it again? Did he? Wait, one more time.
I mean, it looked like it was some contact. And that is all.
That's all good.
Count it. Rockets to work it in. The steal. Edwards. Got it off in time. Oh! Are you kidding me? Edwards, the steal, the 3. More spectacular than that field goal to end the 3rd period.
We had the Miller Lite moment too early.
The pick and the lay-in, and Atlanta is up 14. Bant the other way, into the lane to the glass. Tried to rearrange Kant. Okongwu, the release. Young up the floor, into the lane. Leaves it up top for the two-hand jam from Reese Short.
This is some of the stuff I'm talking about. Not just being able to register an assist, but the different types of passes he throws in different situations. It's impressive.
He's almost becoming unguardable. DeRozan all the way. What a twist! Oh! Need to get some butter with that roll tomorrow. DeRozan. Watch this move. Sometimes I dream he is me, like Debo. If I could be like Debo, I want to be like Debo. Look at that body control right there. I mean, that's on Lopez.
16 seconds remaining.
And deciding not to call a timeout.
Holiday spin move, gets inside, layup's good! It's good! And the Bucks go up by 1 with 11.4 remaining. Drew Holiday puts Milwaukee up. It's Nets ball when we come back.
After he's on the island by himself, here comes a double team.
Oh, DeRozan.
Sometimes I dream.
From the veteran DeMar DeRozan.
What a spin move. That's my bike. Punk.
Who wants some? Who wants some of Debo?
You want some, old man?
No.
Sabonis, an open 3. Wow. Morant blows by Herter. Attacks a no-look Conchar. Reverse slam and the foul. Holy cow.
finish here by Jitty. The pass gets there. And look, he wasn't even looking. He wasn't even looking at the basket. The contrary, he's looking at the people in the front row. He wanted to see their reaction. If they react well, then he knows that the shot has gone down.
Capella screens for Trey. Re-screens. Gets it. Ducks it.
Are you kidding me? What about that no look? He comes off and realizes he's got Wiseman, occupies him. Look at the no look. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that. That is just nasty.
Here's knocked down the three. Offensive rebound. Reed, between the legs and lays it up and in.
Starts with the hustle play, and then Paul Reed showing us a little sauce.
Go.
Green on Williams. To Van Fleet from the parking lot.
He points to the heavens.
Unbelievable.
Has put up 34 points, a season high. And this one with the shot clock winding down after the win of the jump, the prayer answered.
Clippers are very good this year when leading after one. 9-1 on the year. Wall, dominating behind the back, tied up on the layup. Oh, he made it, and I'll never know how. Counted on a foul.
Was able to pull out. Watch behind the back in tight quarters. Miles Turner puts his arm in the cookie jar, gets it wrapped up, but John Wall with that upper body strength, just throw it up.
And another Dallas turnover.
Dyson Daniels.
Oh, behind the back, bogey.
That's mishandling of the basketball.
You gotta love that.
Smart. Picked up by Leonard, gets around him, loses the ball, seeds it to Ronnie. Oh my goodness, what a break from Memphis.
I mean, just a heads-up play by Marcus Smart. He couldn't get and gather the ball himself, but he knew exactly where Roddy was at and got it to him. You're talking about
Cullum in his bag. Oh, like the fries are at the bottom.
C.J. McCollum gave Clark so much work that he made him an employee after this.
6 seconds left. Tap to the Blazers. Loose ball to Lillard. A three for the win.
Oh my goodness. You gotta be kidding me.
Lillard hits the three, and the Blazers with a stunner.
You got to be kidding me.
Oh my goodness.
That is. Wow.
In plenty of time.
Wow. Dame time.
Oh.
Dame time.
Dame time was game time right here.
Wow. Unbelievable.
And to Clay. What a flip shot. And he draws the foul.
McDaniels is super late. Just trust me, there was a back screen. And Klay Thompson throws up a prayer. It is answered.
What I love is that Klay is 4 of 7 on threes. The rest of the team is 2 of 14.
Oh my goodness.
Shot clock is off. Warriors could get the last one. DiVincenzo, 2 to 1. DiVincenzo. Oh, what a finish! A double scoop from Dante DiVincenzo. Wow. DiVincenzo up and over Lynn. And the Warriors close on a 6-0 run to finish the quarter. The 2023 NBA playoffs presented by Google Pixel.
Blazers on a 7-0 run. To Bolden with it 4. Picked up by Ayton. Advanced to Sharp. Here he comes. Knocked down. Leaning up and in. Playing off the contact. Squeezes the trigger and laid it home.
Be a team that allows their defense to create opportunities, because then they can play faster. Then they can get it and go on open floor and allow an ultra superb athlete like Shaedon Sharp to get busy.
you never get tired of that.
Jokic double team, finds Gordon. Gordon up and under, and he banks it in.
And one of the best ways to do it, sometimes little back cut. And how about the creative finish? What a big-time athlete this guy is.
Big-time athlete, big-time passer. Makes the game easy.
We've got two of the better three-point shooting teams in the league, both struggling to knock down threes.
Halliburton looks it off to Jackson. Count the bucket.
Jackson and crew gave the Pacers team. Now all of a sudden the confidence is sky high. You see Halliburton with the flare on the little dish there going right. Little no-look dime to a rolling Isaiah.
George Filipowski with Sexton and John Collins on the floor to close this one out.
Andrew Marshall waving his teammates off. I don't need any help.
Oh, Collins! JC put the Mavericks to sleep and fired a strike on a line to Collins. But watch this pass. Look at the eye contact. Boom. On a thread, T.
Like I was watching the World Series. Strike! Beautiful pass. Great non-communication. Just like you said, non-verbal communication. Just look at him.
Oh. Carroll gets the first catch. Backs up near the sideline. 6 seconds. Now 5. Now 4. Up fake from the baseline. Knocks it down with 0.8 of a second left.
He has all but forgotten about the 2 free throw misses prior. And as I said, it didn't shock me because he's probably over there, coach, please let me have it. And Jalen Duren made him take a tough shot. He made it, and he got fouled.
George directs traffic. 2 seconds left. Contested 3. Whoa. Been that kind of night for Paul George. Okoro was right out there with him. George.
Review for score, no score at the end of the period here. Thrilling, successful 3.
But it's going to count. The Clippers are on top by 14.
And here comes Wall. John behind the back, left hands it up and in. Spectacular.
Have his best game of his season against his old team. Look at this behind the back, left-handed finish. Oladipo had already cut through, so he took the help defender with him, and John Wall just followed him. Watch Oladipo cut through there.
Neto just dropped a piece of clothing.
Chipping inside. Oh, it's picked up, pickpocketed right there by Irving. He goes behind the back. He goes in the power. He got it. He scores.
Did you see that?
He scores. What a play.
Rich, I saw it, but the defender did. Oh my goodness. Comes up with a steal here. Look at this.
Look at this. Behind the back.
And then with the left hand.
Oh, man.
The gift that is Kyrie.
It's just... More times than not.
It's always going to be on Trey's shoulder, but he's able to shake it off, make the plays down the straight offensively and defensively when necessary.
But Collins, that was a thing of beauty.
The keys to the game in Game 5, it was John Collins. His ability to stretch the floor, but to do this. This is important because, one, he's forcing Boston to have to play defense with him off the dribble or catch and shoot.
Vooch finds White. Kobe still off the mark. And long lead sets up the dunk for Dyson Daniels.
What a dime by Trey.
Cannot make. Off the miss, he spots his teammate. Easy deuce. Makes it 8-2 Atlanta with 9:27 to go in the first.
Switch. Harden. Oh, the handles and the bucket. That was sweet.
Closeout moment right here for Washington. Poole, crossover, step back 3. Oh yeah! Jordan Poole hitting a big 3, getting the Wizards faithful off their feet.
Poole, he earned this one, came right to him, stepped off the defense, and splashed that one home from range, and then got himself up off the floor. He said, ooh-wee.
This is the 20th time these two teams have met in the last 2 years. The Clippers have had the lion's share of wins. Can Jackson deliver a bucket here? Awkward shot.
Oh my goodness, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
Back it to the basket and flip it backwards on the hand and make it.
Defensively on the point. Let's see how they play this.
Here is Young. finds his spot. Young on the floater, puts it in. Trae Young with a miraculous shot. Dale, rest of our TNT crew, Spiro Ditas saying goodnight. Coming up next, it's the Memphis Grizzlies and the Utah Jazz on TNT.
17 offensive rebounds for the Dallas Mavericks. Irving dancing, prancing, pulls up, three-pointer, bang! And a foul! Full display here in Game 6.
He's got P.J. Tucker not knowing what direction to go in. Absorbs the contact. He's 12-0 in his career in closeout games, and he's putting them to bed almost by himself.
And I'm not going to...
Finds a Kogi. Deflected. Good hands. Good defense by Dallas. Irving the other way behind the back and into Grayson Allen. Oh, what a play by Kyrie. Timeout Phoenix. He did a little bit of everything on this play. A wonderful display.
Here's the Kogi. He can okey-doke us sometimes with his movement, but I'm just seeing something I don't...
Oh, beautiful feed! Bucket and the foul!
And still wow us, because this is ridiculous. I mean, how many guys...
Supporter, you wanted it to go your way.
That's number 4 on Embiid.
Ooh, nice pass.
Great bounce pass and good finish by Andre Drummond.
Able to get it through. Watch the Caruso drive and pass again through the 5-hole.
I thought that's what he did, but
they trail by 3. Will Philadelphia foul? That's the question. Halliburton double pumps a 3 and hit it.
Yeah, plenty of time. Don't foul.
No timeouts for Philadelphia.
Because it looks like his legs get taken out from under him. And he's able to knock that one down.
3 points, 3 rebounds. Now 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Pass by Wimby.
Wimby, don't chill at all to him, big fella. He said, block this, Wimby. Now watch this pass by Wimby. Whoop. Look at it.
That was nice.
You know that's going to be on the highlights.
Absolutely.
Their best in a decade in New York. So they're trying to build on that championship aspirations as Bridges lays it up and through. Well, that's the beauty of having Karl Anthony Towns. You can play 5 out.
Ball scoots inside between the legs, backing away, knocks it down. Oh, sweet move from Chris Paul
to protect the basket.
And how about protecting the offensive weapon? Chris Paul, little wheel and deal through the legs, elevates mid.
All right, Hornets don't have a timeout. Chance to win it right here. Rozier gonna have to put something up. Yes! Terry Rozier! How do you do?
Look at this. The Warriors wanted to carry. He just loses the handle. Degree of difficulty off the charts.
Terry Rozier, a 20-point fourth quarter. He scores the last 10 for the Hornets.
He almost dribbled that off.
Now it's Russell. Driving on Conley. Stops.
Oh, the window! As Conley touches earth, ice in his veins. D'Angelo Russell ties it up.
They're going to come out and set the screen. Rudy said, wait. But then Towns fires it over to D'Lo, who takes Mike Conley on. Beautiful stop and pop right there off the glass. It's right in. That's right in D'Lo's wheelhouse too, right? So Minnesota ties the game. It looked like
Williams, an offensive rebound. Another layup.
He got the memo from Coach Clifford. Grant right there trying to take a charge and strip. Good ball fake on Bill.
So, to bring him in and to draft a player that you feel like fits kind of the mold of the way you want to play is such a good pickup.
How about that take from Goran Dragic? He's back to 14. Woo! Slick with the finish.
Trae Young adept at drawing fouls, but that shot clock is winding down on him. He'll spin and shoot. and score! Wow. With 1.6 to play. Trae Young has been a monster. The 3 for Trae Young right here. I think he's on the line. They may make that a 2.
It is a 2.
Now the scoreboard reads a 2 here in the arena. It's 132 to 130 Atlanta.
Splitting the double team. Look at LaMelo. Hangs and hits.
Used his body to protect the basketball.
Ball game. We're already ready to raise the roof. Brought to you by Guy Roofing.
Turner jumped too quick. LaMelo able to split that double team and hang.
He's a keeper. And what you want to do as a coach is tell him, don't tease me. This is the way you've got to play every single night.
Oh, Curry with a ridiculous breakdown in the quarter. And Mark, this one was an incredible handle.
Says, allow me to have this dance, gets him off balance, knocks down the long ball, and the appreciation.
Morant. Yes! Up and under against Wemby.
Morant, one-on-one. This time he says, no, I can't give you the initial. You were able to go up and time the initial shot. I'm going to give you the secondary shot while I'm in the air. So Morant is able to create and finish with that left hand. Just a fantastic.
Come get no, you just play this one like one-on-one. There you go.
Oh, behind the back.
What a dime. You get a platter. Serve it up.
Heart-pounding moments with Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, he's bringing them that. We just hadn't seen good hands on the catch there by Moses. But Ascension, St. Vincent's, heart-pounding moments. Ty is bringing it all kinds of ways.
Patty.
Oh, mama! That's FIBA Patty knocking it down! A 3-and-1 for Mills!
Oh, Patty just working over on the perimeter, a little shake and bake. Beautiful crossover, step back, gets bumped at the end.
Clippers looking for their first lead. Nearly 5 minutes off this first quarter clock. Harden shows off the handle, gets around Bain, lobs it up and in. Counted and a foul.
Almost lost it, never gave up. You'll see right there, he almost lost it, but came up with it, got it up over the top, got the friendly roll, and goes to the line to try and make it a three-point play.
We've seen the lob, the 3.
Bain guards George on the inbound. I think Will Hardy's asking that same question. Oh my! The finisher. You know what? Settle it down.
Yeah, but we're going to see a lot of those, I believe, this season. The finisher, able to score in so many different ways.
Another opportunity here for the Bucks.
Play off each other.
Giannis splitting the D.
Play off each other.
Back pass. Dame.
Play off each other.
Hit off. What a play.
Savable. Watch this behind the back pass. Just eyes in the back of his head. I know where he is. He spotted up in the corner. Great find.
Straight line drive mode, and they have not been able to get finishes, the Knicks here down the stretch. Here's Young, sizes up Gibson, around him, shoots, and hits. Trae Young taking the Knicks' heart yet again. Taj Gibson's going to be on a lot of social media memes tonight after that one. And
Can't answer. Rebound Morant in traffic. Morant, look at him go. To the rim and in.
Wow. I mean, what? This is off of the rebound. Now watch this behind the back. Whoop. And now against 2 defenders to be able to finish against 2 bigs by Morant. He has been creative. He has been finishing with strength here tonight. Here
we go. Hero, Clarkson. The 3. Got it!
And then Hero becomes the hero. Well, you have to know that he's not going to pass that ball. He's either going to try to get to the basket or get a shot off. And the help, which was Colin Sexton at that time, just a little bit too late to help on it. And
6 seconds to go.
Crosses over on Beverly. Float game for the win! And one! Tyrese! The terror!
Now, how about this for a replay? Throw it in the backcourt. Now, Milwaukee changed their defensive guys. They matched up. Everything worked except for one thing. You just saw a magical move.
Final minute. Here it is. Up 4 again, just like they were in Charlotte. Poole down to 3. What a reverse! What a reverse and finish! You don't.
Man, here's one for Instagram. Watch him go through his legs, and Plumlee could not keep up.
Plumlee's a good defender.
Yeah, he's got nothing for this. Oh my goodness.
Jordan's got 24.
There's about a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Curry working against Nunn. Lets the 3 go. Scores it! Steph with a huge dagger. 3-point shooting night, Mark.
5 for 23 from the field. The question is, how many shots did he miss when it matters most? The answer, none. Steph Curry over Kendrick Nunn for the knockdown dagger shot. Mama, there goes that man.
There we go. Palau sitting down on defense. Brunson still gets into the paint.
Oh my God.
Floater's good. We're tied at 119.
I believe he reached with that right hand. Let's take a look right here on that quick little reach and got beat. And you know it. You know he's gonna go left.
Harris defends Jackson.
Protect the ball, Reggie.
5 to go. Reggie for the lead. Hot damn! What a shot! Reggie Jackson, are you ready for your close-up?
Luke 7 of 11 off 2 screens. Is there a switch? Yes, there is. A little fake left when he steps back right. Knocks down that shot.
Here's the thing, you might outjump him, but you got to make sure the ball's going in the right place, and it does not.
Caldwell Pope got the shot away and just beat the 24-second shot clock. 3 seconds to get the shot away. Neto actually did outjump Donovan. And a turnaround 3 ball by Caldwell Pope.
And this is a Bucks team just 4 for 13. Of course, their best perimeter defender, Drew Holiday, in the Dame Lillard deal. Oh, how sweet it is with the slam dunk.
Here we go right here. Dennis Schroeder turning the corner, dropping dimes. Beautifully done.
Fox will inbound. Looking for Heel. Out to Barnes. Lets it fly. Got it! At the horn!
He gets the pass, and Book does not want to foul. He gets a hand up. Barnes just rises up. He had a shot like this last year.
Maximizing one last possession for Eric Spoelstra as Robinson gives it up out of Bio for 3. Oh, it hits the window and goes. Oh, what a stroke of genius by Eric Spoelstra. Get his man back in the game. And off the window here.
And he walked off like he was supposed to. He walked off like he was supposed to make that shot right there. I love it.
She probably has more than one closet full, for sure. Little drop step, shin. Oh my goodness! Spun him around like a top.
He had him going left, going right. There's a spin off. I got you. Oh, I know you're coming. Oh my goodness! In the popcorn machine. I mean, this is just money. Look at the patience. Yep, go for the ball. Eye in hand. Get Noel going.
Now Murray guarded by Kamal. Got to be careful. Murray in the lane. Spins it up. Let's see if they count it. They count that?
Jamal Murray, tough shot maker. Look at him absorb the contact. Spins around to still give himself a chance to even get a shot off.
I thought he was just going to stop there, but he
No.
did a 360.
No stopping for Jamal Murray.
Dylan Brooks is in. He's got 5 fouls. So Kai's going to have a go right at him. Wow! Exquisite!
That's incredible.
Nobody in this game
Kyrie Irving. A shake, a bake, and a spin. And the right English at the end for Irving. Best in the business off the bat.
And Hart right here when he does the spin and has to gather the ball without using his left to grab it.
Right.
A.J. Mitchell was all over it. Wiggins trying to create. Somehow kept that pivot foot down. Realized he was losing his balance and nearly from his backside heaves it up and in. He's got a little bit of magic.
I'm laughing because I know that's an impossible shot to make, folks. You can't make that shot until just now.
Brunson defended by Daniels. Brunson puts it up and gives the Knicks the lead. 149-148.
That was a crossover to stop and pop. Good contesting by Daniels, but to no avail. Again, the ISO and the devastation.
Inside to Biyombo against Jimmy Butler, who reached in, knocked it free, turnover. Bam, against Booker. Oh, the spin! And the score, plus a foul! Hot Bam!
Starts with the defense here, reach in by Jimmy, creates the deflection, and Bam on the bust-out dribble, takes the contact on the spin, and the finish right there. Bam Adebayo showing why he's so versatile as a 6'10" big man. He can hand.
De'Aaron Fox, his second game as a Spur. Trying to make a name for himself. Oh! De'Aaron Fox! That's why he's a Spur.
De'Aaron Fox. Come on to San Antonio. Let's see what you got. He brought his game, his Curry Brand sneakers, and his jumper with him.
For Brooklyn, who had put themselves in position down the stretch of this one.
Missed free throw by Watson, the Nets are down by 5. 20 seconds left. Thomas Hoist.
Talked about Watson building trust from his coach, but the second-year player making a big mistake off that shot by Cam Thomas. Quick with the look, and he's trying not to follow him up top, but what he does is get in the landing space of Thomas, so not only...
Great play by Neesmith. I mean, that's just a really good basketball play to chase down a loose ball.
Halliburton gets inside, show and go, and he went in on ball.
I think he enjoyed that as well. You'll see Halliburton 1, 2, and step through nicely with the left hand off the glass. 3 for Halliburton.
BC taps the rebound. Morant spins away with it. Oh, Ja! To Jarrett and the foul! Oh, wow!
Back in South Carolina. Man, I'm trying to tell you. Come down to my hood and play with me. All he did was bring the Grizzlies with him. So now look at this, Jaren Jackson Jr. running the floor, takes the contact, and nice finish by him. Well, this is fun to watch.
Tonight we told you those two are combined 3 of 16. 3 won't go. Oh, what a block there by Zeke Naji. Pilot. And look at this move by Bones. Kind of looked like Morant there, Skyborn, and how about the look here? Yeah.
Green sets the screen. Curry on the bounce, drives inside, keeps his dribble alive. Now fakes, goes inside, layup, shot is good. Curry thought he got fouled. 5.9 remaining. Fixable foul.
I mean, this is just ridiculous. Anthony Davis is trying to stay with him. Has to cross him over to come back. So special.
4 minutes left, 23-22 Utah. Ooh. Come on, Donovan. Oh, no, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Watch that all night.
I mean, check this out. Oh, wow. Donovan Mitchell. And he finishes with the made 3, Bowler.
I'm surprised Ish Smith is still walking. Wow. Broke his knees. Donovan step back 3. 26-22 Utah.
And if I asked you how many years he played in Kentucky? 1, much to your chagrin. That was it. How did Steph make that?
He changed his mind.
How did he make that?
He surprised himself. You know you're doing something if you're Steph and you're surprised. Look, I'm going to pass it out. Wait a minute. Let me just flip this up. What was that?
He draws the foul here, so he heard the whistle, 180'd, and then flipped it in.
Who does that? He's not from here. He's different.
7 to shoot for George. 3 to shoot. Gets down, lets it fly for the lead. Hot damn! Clippers lead by 2!
Way to escape from that long defender. You got Allen out there helping as well. Both of them coming at PG. Little step back. Shoots that slider, curveball jump shot, and knocks it down. There's the step back. Mobley goes down. That's why he got the wide open look.
Just 3 assists in that third quarter.
Third quarter, excuse me. Yep.
Doncic with find to Grant Williams. He's fouled by Anthony.
And it's a 3-point chance for Grant Williams. With Williams going to the line.
Is that a pass between those legs there?
Might have been.
Yeah.
Pick that up. Boston up by 1. Doncic, the handles, the fake, the fade. It's pure. Luka Doncic with a fadeaway 3 to put Dallas in front by 2. Doncic. Huge shot. Mavericks lead at 107-105.
95-93. Off the screen. Trey fakes the behind the back and the lob. You got to be kidding me.
Watch the fact. He freezes him, then he gets back and then throws it right up. I mean, Tillman didn't know what to do. He didn't know if he needed to jump, if he needed to go for the block. He didn't know if he needed to.
We need closed captioning.
Right. This is a family show.
Herb, beautiful pass. Herb on the beautiful dime. That's 18 assists now.
The cornerback and rotating over at the right time. It's a dime right here. It's a good flash by Herb. Zion put himself in the dunker spot. Good luck.
Nothing shocks me about this game.
And that drew rim. It's still loose. Luka got it back. He did it. An improbable comeback by Dallas to tie it with 1 second left. It's unbelievable. It is a miracle. It's overtime. Stranger things. 33.9 seconds left. Here's how it went down.
I know I'm supposed to be adding some color to that. That doesn't need color. It really doesn't.
That's just.
That's a wheel. That's a wheel and a feet.
Beal lost the handle. Here's Naz Reid in transition. What a step through, Naz!
What a move.
Picked it up off the steal. Little in and out dribble. Timeout, Suns.
He's going to just take it and fly.
Buddy Hield with control of it. Buddy Hield, look at this shot. Got it! Buddy Hield! Lakers do not have a timeout.
Buddy Hield, I mean, just throws it up and a little push off maybe, but look at that shot. Found nothing but bottom.
Folks, if you don't know, last week the Toronto Raptors were playing against the Celtics. Oh, LaMelo! What a pass! You got to score, Mark! And he does! So Scammer.
Look at this right here. I mean, pretty much the only way you can get that ball to Mark. On time. Yeah, you're right, Mark. You got to score that one.
Russell, little shake and bang. Oh, spin move, D'Angelo Russell.
It is the D'Angelo Russell show starting this ball game. The former Warrior looking at his old pals and putting on a clinic. Up in the air, in rhythm. He's got it clicking on all cylinders.
So which way are you better off forcing him?
Van Vliet finds Young again. Embiid's on him. Behind the back, shakes him. Embiid goes down. And Thaddeus Young with a highlight.
Against Joel Embiid. Crossover, puts Embiid to the floor and knocks down the jumper. Thaddeus Young hasn't been getting a lot of minutes.
Barton, oh, what a move! And he scores it! That will be our Holman Automotive drive of the game.
Now watch, I think they're going to get this on Bradley. He gets by DeRozan on the spin.
Oh, look at this.
Not a lot of contact by Bradley, but I think he picks up the foul. Yes, he does.
Second foul on Bradley, the first team foul.
Just beautiful spin.
We're going to go with it. Cleared out for Fox. Spins, fires for the tie. Got it! Butter! Of her husband's tying jumper.
And what you got to see is the look back at the bench as he's backpedaling down the floor.
Baseline drive. Feed to Hayward, who misses. Another leak out for Washington. Number one pace behind the back. Denny to Jordan Poole. Showtime in DC.
Wow, Denny putting on a show.
Time. Wizards extending the lead to 9. Denny behind his world, trying to find a pool party. Invitation accepted.
Just trying to get a feel for the NBA game. Okashevsky, nice pass. Diallo hangs in the air again. Takes the bump, counted on a foul. I don't know if anybody in the NBA can stay in the air as long as he can. That is athleticism versus athleticism.
Probably the guy who just did it to him.
Pat Beverly right back at Podziemski.
Curry shakes off Oubre. Bingo! On a 3 and a foul.
He's sort of laughing. He's seen this so many times. He just creates space, knocks it in, and then gets knocked down. And Nick Nurse is going to challenge this.
They center it to Wall. Behind the back and down the hatch. Wow!
Shea has been able to dictate things already with the 17 points in this first quarter. Stops, goes right back to work and lays it up and in. Unfair business from SGA.
The Thunder just kept the offense rolling with a 39-point first quarter.
So good in the last game, perfect beyond the arc, went 4 for 4. DeRozan on the catch, quick closeout, he escapes it. A 360 spin for the white setup for the splash. That was really pretty for Chicago. Speaking of hot right now, here's the 6-time All-Star just creating this pass to DeRozan, finding Kobe White in that comfy corner where he's able to just comfortably catch and shoot.
So the pass has a little arc to it, so maybe one of the Pacers can get under it.
Middleton catches from the corner.
Oh my goodness.
And he made it. Siakam, Schroeder. Screen set by Berto. He'll roll right to the bucket.
Hey now, how about that? We got to get that replay right there. Look at this right here. Going to work. Woo! Between the legs.
It's always a danger.
And LaMelo Ball. Wow! Gives them the lead. A career-high night.
Wow.
8 threes.
That's a tough shot. I mean, that was straight catch, right, left, one dribble, and pull it. And Connaughton is there. LaMelo is fading. You can't defend it any better. LaMelo points to the veins. Ice water coursing through. That's a tough shot and a tough shot.
Cavaliers were up 9 when Mobley went out with his 4th foul. Up 9 here. 2 seconds left. Mitchell gets it off. You bet! Donovan Mitchell at the horn.
And Donovan Mitchell, we saw the spin cycle that Jason Tatum put on the Cavs earlier.
Trigger on the floor.
And Donovan Mitchell going right back at him. A big three by Donovan Mitchell, and the Boston Celtics are down 12 with 12 to go.
Middleton. Gorgeous reverse Chris Middleton. Dribble and the finish. Right here's the dribble that got him open. And then splits the D. Look at the hang time there.
The Warriors played the D, and it was Wiggins doing it. Wiggins on the sprint out. And did well to catch that. John Wall said, not Curry behind his back. Flip it up and in. Draw the foul.
Showtime here.
Yes, he did.
Look, you had the Warriors running the floor. What else is new? Who else has this creativity? Kevin Porter Jr. comes over. It's like, let me go behind the back to avoid him. Change of direction.
Likes to get really low on that last step, and he's got a variety of scoop shots that can go underneath the defender's arms.
Oh, wow. James behind the back. Russell off the window plus the foul.
And the vision and the timing, and then just puts it in that window that's perfect for D'Angelo Russell on that cut. So all he has to do is catch and finish.
Smart gets it in. Brown takes a shot. Oh, my goodness. Jaylen Brown.
So here's the play again.
Yeah.
Jaylen Brown makes himself available. Look at the elevation in this snap. The hold to follow through. Of course. That is unbelievable.
That really is unbelievable.
Jaylen Brown is having a game tonight. Oh, yeah.
Alexander Walker to guard the inbounder. Giddey's got to get it in. No timeouts. The ball is inbounded to Shea. Temple did not foul. And Shea on the step back still buries the three.
Temple, look, he's trying to foul him right there. Woo, awfully close. As Shea knocks down, and before we can even talk about it, I mean, look, he's fouling, trying to foul him right there. There it is. And he kind of looked at the officials. Look, I'm trying to foul.
Okoro switched off with Sexton, and one.
So great to see that he had the body control to get in there, take it straight to the bucket.
Doesn't go. Trent with it. Trent, 2 seconds. Trent drills it for the win. Gary Trent Jr.
Got that ball up, played right through. Check this out. He knew what he was going to do, Manny. Nobody else is going to take this shot.
In plenty of time. Number 33 for 3. And the Raptors come away.
Get 2 for 1 here if you want it. Andre knows that. So does Steph. So there's the free one.
He went a Steve Nash one-footed jumper.
When we say best shooter ever, how many guys shoot 1-foot runners from 25 feet?
Anthony Melton's going, come on, even he's impressed.
It's like, what did I just do? Man wants to drive. Stops, little hesitation, right to the rim. What a move by the rookie. Just a little hesitation and the pretty finish.
I like the fact that he's sending a message to him. Look at this, man. I mean, come on, that redirection.
Big end to the half for Joel Embiid. Brunson lost it. The flick down the floor, banks in! Shake Milton with the unconventional half-court buzzer beater. What a gift.
The Knicks a little sloppy with the ball, and Shake Milton with the absolutely ridiculous chuck to end.
But that just shows you, Nick, you got to talk defensively.
You got to get under it.
Whoa, get back up, Mr. Melton. Trey hits the shot. There he goes.
Oh, yeah. It looked like a gazelle out there.
Hawks timeout. 7:01 to go, first quarter. Philadelphia.
LaMelo Ball. Washington falls down, picked up by Fultz. 3-on-1. Fultz will keep it himself.
Ball handling right here. I think he wanted to throw this back to Paolo, but
Eric Gordon in. Maxey knocked it away from Aldama, but the bounce comes right to LaRavia. Well done by Andre to stay down on that shot fake. Morant around the world, and down it goes for John.
Body control, some hang time. He sees the defenders coming. Oh, my goodness.
I mean, you said it in the open, Oliver. One of the best athletes, period. Not just in the NBA.
Yeah.
We weren't even sure Jalen Brunson was going to play tonight. Hurt his foot on Sunday, and he comes up with a 30-point game despite being questionable coming in.
Hello. Jalen Brunson, what a night. Alex Caruso, the man standing between him and the bucket. Looks like he loses his footing. Jalen sticks the three, and then, oh, yeah. I mean, he just starts barking at that baseline. Little slip, uncontested look. And the Knicks bench.
Grub screen by Corey Kispert, but that didn't work either.
Oh, Avdia behind the back to Corey Kispert as the shot clock winds down. Unbelievable feed by Denny.
Tremendous job of sharing the basketball. 21 assists on 31 made shots, but this one right here is top tier. To the corner, the bench loves it.
Probe into the paint by Bridges, no. Outlet pass deflected. Oh, literally tapped ahead by Kyrie to Derrick Jones Jr. An unconventional assist. 53 Nets lead. Here's Dallas, though, with Kyrie. How about that assist to Jones with a slam?
And Portland now 13 of 25 from three as a team. Doncic got that one to go. Leaning and leaping Luka Doncic.
That we're seeing from Portland. They've come out here now, and they're really setting a tone. They're setting the tone more on defense. Now, this is just an incredible shot. Look at that. The defensive guy came over the top. And
Memphis in front by 8. Driving kick by Hardy. And then Omax moved it to Josh Green. And Green, well done, breaking down the defense. And there's also a foul. Here it is, all coming at you. Wow. Around Zaire Williams.
There he goes.
Oh, man. By Audi, visit your New England Audi dealer today. Peyton Pritchard in the bag, behind, spin, crossover, doing it all.
He said, I'm going to give you everything.
Come on. Look at what is that?
Oh, that's the
part of
cha-cha.
it? Oh.
That's the cha-cha. That's what he had the defender doing.
Porter for three. Long rebound, Morant. Wow, the speed of Morant. Wow, undresses Caldwell Pope to the cup. Yes, as a foul. Maybe the play of the year by John Morant.
And then, you know what? Finish the play. The behind the back. He's able to elude the step. Now, steps around, takes the contact, and one opportunity. That's why we say is the future of the NBA right there.
Ingram steps into a contested three over Gordon. McCollum trying to save. Here comes Jokic. Look at the handle. My goodness. And he's fouled.
This guy is unbelievable. This is 7-footer, folks. Splitting two defenders and getting an and-one opportunity. No one getting in front of him there. Just trying to stay on the side.
Morant trying to feed it. Ball to the floor. Ja from the seat of his pants. Lob for Aldama! Holy cow, you've got to be kidding me!
Look at this hustle. And he's waiting. He's waiting for the right pass. Santi Aldama gives him the opportunity. How about from the seat of his pants? Throws a perfect lob to Santi. They ball fake you. Go back door. We talk about backdoor cuts. We didn't throw it that the
teeter-totted back and forth. Doncic into Jackson Hayes. What a pass! Exum three. Good. What a pass!
Look at this pass here. I mean, wow. With the left hand too.
And then the kid hit nothing but net. Exum.
Murray jammed up. They reverse it to Trey.
He's into the paint, wraps it around, somehow found Murray for three. No
idea how he could see DeJounte Murray. And wraps it around Muskie and fires it right on target.
He didn't even see him. He passed it to him as he started to move. That's pretty impressive.
That's ridiculous.
Wells to a cutting Morant. A 360 spin in the bank. Holy cow, what a play by Morant. Slow to get up.
Look at this here. Shot Morant. But watch how the focus to find the rim again. When he makes the spin, he is already starting to look.
It's a good look. One thing you know, Williams, he's going to sit back in the paint.
Took it away. Can he save it? He did! Incredible play by Reed Shepard. Detari Easton ends up slamming it down. This most recent play, there's the strip. And then behind the back.
You're kidding me.
I don't even think he saw where he was throwing the ball, but it was a perfect pass ahead to Tori Eason. I mean, that thing traveled about 50 or 60 feet. How about that?
Went up high and came down hard, and the Lakers have it, and they come the other way. Clippers down by 1. Jackson, spin up and down. What a great corkscrew move.
In the Clippers, they got the switch they wanted with Reeves and Reggie Jackson.
Nikhil ever do a great job of avoiding screens. He just avoids the contact. So does Mike.
Oh, he's a pickpocket. Ahead to Alexander Walker. Behind the back. Oh, a highlight. Towns the finish.
I mean, it's hard to determine what defensive play is better. I mean, what Nikhil's doing or what Mike's doing. And then Rudy and Carl are just protecting the rim. I really feel like what Rudy's doing is...
Simons will speed out of backcourt, looking to cut between defenders. He got stood up and racked. Curry, a spin pass on a wraparound maneuver. Up the floor for the jackhammer for Moody. The officials with an icy glare as he heads back to the bench. Thought he had been fouled on this play.
Drawing a crowd. Reed lost it. Dives on the floor. Reed, the deflection, and Towns secures it. Reed downhill. Had it on his hip. Oh, it went through! Answered prayer. Free throws.
Yeah, it's a shout out to Blake. Like I played, man.
How, Sway?
I mean, that's some serious English, and that's what you get to get ready to fall down and travel. You might as well get it up.
It is unlikely that Suggs will return with an ankle injury as Williams spins and finishes. What a play by J-Dub.
Well, it looks like J-Dub got the memo from Mark Daigneault, not settling attack mode.
Rim protection with LeBron at the 5. Another miss there for Monk on the opposite side. There's a little sauce there by Aaron. Gordon had LeBron James on skate. That'll lead us to our first timeout. LeBron James has no idea where Eric Gordon was, and he capped it off.
Booker again to Lee. Lee with the drive. Tough shot. Oh! Unbelievable! An implausible shot by Lee.
This is good defense by Spencer Dinwiddie and the Dallas Mavericks, but Damian Lee. Oh, what an opening night party for him. Big shot after big shot. All 11 of his points in the fourth quarter.
Wells off the bounce, leans in, pass deflected. Good help defense from the Warriors. Oh, what a pass! And Kuminga throws it down! Podziemski with a sensational assist.
This could be the pass of the year so far.
You might watch every game the rest of the season in the NBA and not see a better pass than that. And look, some of it was luck because you don't know exactly if Kuminga's going to get there. But as I said, he knew to throw it in that direction.
Back to Luka, guarded by Mobo. Great job by Mobo. Over the shoulder, and Kyrie connects. As they trail by 8, Luka, big pass, Kyrie, splash.
Automatic when you let him go one-on-one. And that's what they try to do a lot, is isolate him.
LeVert behind the back.
Trick him, young man. Show him what it's all about.
Department.
And there's more ways to get it to your partner than the direct.
Collins behind the three-point line. Nearly lost it. Down on the deck does. Critical Jazz turnover. Banchero, the no-look inside Black. Scoops it, scores it. And an opportunity for a three-point play. Tee up the bench.
Well, the Jazz's 17th turnover comes at a bad time. Right there, Black capitalizes. Nice float in the air on the opposite side to avoid
the Suns, and now they look for their first lead of the game. Here comes Beal. Booker bumped by Giddey, flips it, scores it. Phoenix has the lead and a foul.
They missed a lot of shots in that early going, but now they're starting to get a rhythm.
Turnover. Giannis has it. Looks it off to TP. Reverse style on the replay to Doc. Look at the Giannis pass.
Just a little no look. 6'11", no look. He said, Tyrese, you're a big point guard.
Morant. Clock winding down. Puts it up. It drops with 18.6 remaining.
It's just disappointing you can't get a stop in that situation. So whether it was the pin in for Desmond Bane or the hand back.
Lakers going to have to foul and try to implement the steal. And they take it away. There you go. Reeves with it. Reeves on the run. He scores it to tie it up.
Told you. It's going to be assumed. And then Reeves, heck of a game, just goes right by.
First at one time they figured it was going to be Simons. And oh, that's Christian Wood. And a good outlet goes to Russell. Play by D'Lo. Oh, D'Lo. Now you see it, now you know.
Pretty good job of getting out in transition. I mean, they've been running the floor. This last one is D'Lo. Throws a fake behind the back, just a behind the back dribble to himself, and then just lays it in the Laker bench. Kind of enjoyed it, as did.
The first 7 for 13. Westbrook, what a pass and another finish. This time by Ivica Zubac.
Again, Brian, it's a quick push to run, but then also here, this is off of a missed shot, a little dribble penetration.
Murray splits the defense, gets inside, layup off the glass is good. Sweet move from Jamal Murray.
Yes, Jamal Murray. This is what you want to see from Jamal Murray. The aggression, in and out, split the pick and roll, go right at Brown, and one.
Curry's going to put it up, you know that. That guy's incredible. He'll take the wind out of your sails.
I thought he was going to shoot it right there. Look, he just stepped through, tough angle. He knew it was in. Knew it was in.
That guy.
Can't hit the second. Rebound comes down to Cole Anthony. 1 second, gets it away for the win at the buzzer. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness, does that hurt? Another look at it, Cole Anthony. No question he got it away in time. That's a stunner, folks. That is a stunner. No, Edey the rebound. Kennard. Lob. Aldama!
Look at Luke. Full hand Luke. And it's not for three.
Look at this assist here, partner. Nice little look away. And Aldama, he's loving the lob life. 6 for Shanti, and the Grizzlies a 10-point lead early.
Available for or on a roster, 95%. And his minutes per game, if you take him off the floor, he can't stand it. Like, availability, I love it.
Last touch by Randall, Brooklyn ball.
You know, this is the finish that I could tell put a smile on your face. The stop, the start, the spin. Mr. Quickly, don't worry, my friend. You are not.
Give them credit. They got guys that are willing to take it and make it.
Oh, Steph. Now you see him, now you don't.
Oh, he snapped Julius Randle's ankle bones. Watch this. He fakes like he's going back to the middle. Fake spin move. Oh, snapped his ankle bones. That is wild.
Knicks are shooting 60% from downtown. They're 15 of 25 tonight. Miller at the horn, gets it to go. Brandon Miller somehow drops it in. 26 points for him.
This is suffocating Knick defense. Has not been easy. So he throws up a prayer.
You already mentioned it about what the Grizzlies want to do this quarter. Taylor Jenkins told the team, hey, they've been in the bonus 5 minutes into each quarter so far. He said, we've got to do a better job at the point of attack.
Here's the rookie to Silva. Wide open. Hornets just dare him to shoot. Maybe got in his head.
I think T-John thought it was going up sooner than it did. Brandon! Right there. Good run by Taj. Keep Silva out of the play, and Brandon gets behind the D.
LaMelo had those 50.
A 23-point first half for the man with the rock, Donovan Mitchell. He'll try another three and bury it. What a game for Mitchell.
Jaylen Brown, the co-star, with Tatum. Going to have to beat the buzzer. Tough shot from Boston.
Oh, he loved it all the way! Welcome to the big time, Brandon Boston!
Can you imagine if the pressure was on you to get a shot off with 1.4 seconds remaining? I know you could drain it just like that. Your man, Brandon Boston, knew he had it all the way.
50-49 Utah. Clarkson pulls the trigger straight away. How about that crossover? Looked like Brooks broke an ankle shot. He continues to climb up the ladder in consecutive three-pointers. Great form, Thurl.
Killer crossover, too. Watch Elijah. I can't believe it.
Get the ball in his hands, make someone else beat you. You got Portland on their heels. Cool. Oh, man! What a 360 move! Showtime!
And Thunder waited patiently before they made their move.
On that regression to the mean. Wiggins, acrobatic move, hung in the air long enough and spun it home.
And I tell you, he had a whole lot of English leather on that ball.
And Wiggins, look at where he took off from. He was on the complete opposite side of the restricted area. And that took some talent.
Dropping it off to Giannis, beautifully done. The two superstars hooking up for an and one.
Little pocket pass, behind the back pocket pass. How often do you see that Giannis strong finish?
See, that's a perfect example of what happens when you don't box out and they hit you first. You're watching the ball and someone just crashes into your back. Oh, GP2 crashing down off a laser delivery from Steph Curry. Warriors have this big lead. This is a pass. Steph's always got his head up. Fundamentally sound.
Fred VanVleet with full command of this ball game.
Oh, showtime.
So selfless.
Look at that outstanding ball movement here by the Rockets. The pass, the cut, and then the behind the back bounce pass by Green to Smith for the dunk.
Love this here and share.
Ford picks up Curry. Forced into a tough shot, which of course he makes. Unbelievable.
With the crazy circus shot.
Out of your frame, it was so high.
Yeah. Talk about moonshot, man.
It went right out of the camera frame.
And here we go with Bridges inbounding. Biombo is in, he threw it away. Jones behind the back. Oh! Talking about the love Jones. Herb Jones with the behind the back against Bridges. Yes. I mean, it's one of the best defenders in the NBA.
An opportunity to really close out this third quarter. What has already been a strong quarter. Thunder have outscored the Nuggets by 17. Shea dismisses Davon Reed, puts him on the deck, and then puts it in.
And how about Shea? Stop, pop.
Outside with a couple of made baskets in there.
Yeah, 1-3 made, 6 makes by Utah. Another pass, Olynyk, a circus shot.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
So good. Even JV wants to go up and look at the scoreboard.
Oh, yeah. That's big time. That's JC's book of magic.
I'd go right back at Nurkic. Remember those 2 fouls. See if you can pick up a third here.
A tasty dish. LeBron James.
Once again, yeah, we know he's the all-time leader scorer in our game.
And the Nuggets Irving inside, loose ball, shot clock at 2. Impossible shot.
Luka magic is answered once again. Gotta be kidding me.
32 for Doncic, the NBA's #1.
Plenty of time for Shea. Crosses the timeline. Stops on a dime. White slips, and Shea knocks it down. That is just unfair offense.
Breaks he put on here, folks, just to freeze the defense and then knock down the trifecta.
Curry, Damian Lee with Oubre, along with Wiseman and Wiggins attacking down the lane, reversing it up and in. Andrew Wiggins, he has that much, but
he's going to save this. Damian Lee is from going out of bounds and then finds Andrew Wiggins. No one's on him. No one gets to him until it's too late at the basket. Just making the adjustment. Jumps in between.
But you're not necessarily supposed to do. But Hartenstein is not a great knockdown shooter, but does it there.
Curry behind the back, flips up and in. Little magic from Steph Curry.
On an 11-1 run. 2 quarters complete in San Francisco. Warriors by 11.
Now it's AD with Metu in front of him. Look at this spin by Davis. Reverse layup is good.
Show me some footwork, Anthony Davis. AD just faces up to the dribble, drop step underneath. That's just a beautiful looking play by Anthony Davis.
Last we saw AD, he went 7 for 17.
The game is tied. Simmons going to work. Oh, he finds Williams. That was a great pass.
Simmons on this play, keeping that ball alive, a spin move to a one-handed pass. That's tough. That's really tough.
I think it's pretty effective. I think somebody has run the numbers on that. What a play by Jalen Green and hung and drop.
Somebody run the numbers on that.
Absolutely fantastic play by Green. Look at that, hanging in the air, and then the English.
He continues to get into the paint, into traffic. Pass knocked away, another turnover. 2-on-1, Monk around the world. DeRozan with the lay.
There's not a lot of defensive resistance right now early on from this Utah Jazz team, and the Kings are doing a great job defensively of getting out early again.
Trey harassing James, puts up the shot. Oh, he banks it in, and they call it good, and a foul on Trae Young.
Well, you see, it definitely was contact on this play here. Oh, man.
Boy, that is a shot to the ribs right there.
Under a minute to go here in the first half. Stunning. 27-point lead. Down goes Johnson. 3. Luka.
Oh, no.
They're shredding him.
Oh, no, he didn't.
In the league this year, Doncic right there. 27 points from Luka.
Especially because he shot it so early. Knicks will have time to get off another shot. Brunson trying to draw a foul, puts it up, and puts it in at the buzzer. And it looks like he got hit as well. Brunson used every 10th of a second before getting it off for Jalen Brunson.
What a way to finish and cap off that half. A heroic shot falling out of bounds, landing in the front row. Helps the Knicks cut this lead to 7. They were outplayed in that first half.
They keep running it.
First night of a bell.
Oh, yeah, what a dime. What a dime there. Woo.
And the lead is 12. Another look at this pass.
Beautiful basketball. Got it away from the defense.
Makes it a little more difficult for you here with under 2 minutes to go.
They've shot it well, but they've cooled off since the first half. Doncic knocks down the 3 as he's heating up at just the right time. It comes off the fingertips of Luka Doncic. A put-away 3. Just 2 of 10 from three-point range for the night, but sometimes GA timing is everything.
It is.
Oh! Uh-oh. He just lost Butler. Yeah! Jalen Green!
And the look away!
You're a wizard, Jalen Green!
Oh my goodness! He's just been clowning, and he's got the highlight right there of probably the season. The no-look 3. He knew it was money, but Jalen Green with the hot hand.
Joe and Holmgren the most dangerous ones. Giddy looking. Holmgren's got it, turns, fires. He hit it!
was on the line, though, I think. He might have been on the line. Let's see. Is he behind the line? Oh, he's all the way behind the line. Not even close.
So Lakers down by 5. They've trailed by as many as 10. Their biggest lead was 1. Spin. Reeves. Oh! Behind the back. Rui, throw it down with some.
Austin Reeves, show it to me again. Look at behind the back dribble, spin, then the behind the back pass, and then the flush by Cam. That's something special there. All set up by Austin Reeves. That is nice.
Yeah, that is Cam. You know, Rui operates baseline so much, but that's Cam ready.
He's trying to close this quarter strongly. They did not close the second well. They gave up the last 7 and Morant to the rim.
Man down. Man down for this Grizzlies team. Great defense, and then here, the sniper in the building. As John Morant gets to the basket and finishes with his second lay-in here in his third quarter.
Heat 4+ minutes without a score.
Just guard the rim. Killian Hayes looking. That's a long 5. The 3 is good! Saddiq Bey has won the game! Long 5 seconds to inbound the ball. They got it to Saddiq Bey. That's gone. That's in. The Pistons have stunned the Warriors.
Field goal counts. Game is over.
Abdia takes the handoff. Trying to find Lopez. Good hands. Throws it up and in.
I want to say, I mean, how does he make this? The degree of difficulty.
He was just trying to keep it in bounds.
I mean, you already have to shoot this over Kem Birch, who's 7 foot, and then.
Miles Bridges back into the contest. A little bit of bully ball. Score the goal with a foul.
Over his head, Miles says, Hayes, come on, I'm taking you for a ride. Look at that circle shot. Back to the basket, almost ran out of real estate.
But a missed opportunity nonetheless there from Luka. Brown rolls and spins it in. An acrobatic finish from Jaylen Brown.
And Jaylen Brown getting deep into his bag, doing whatever it takes in the left-hand finish.
2 hands on the rim, slams it home.
Like the patience and the strength by Marvin Bagley.
Moses Moody left Sandman.
JP comes all the way out to the logo. Here's the switch. It's Luka against Josh Richardson. Left side of the floor. Luka's 3 is a ring.
Going to get down.
Luka Magic on a Saturday night at American Airlines Center. How about the last 3, though?
I know we're supposed to be quiet and let the rhythm flow. But, man, when I tell you this guy here, man, is one of the most amazing late-game players that I've ever seen.
Wayne Ellington fakes. Gives. Blake Griffin going up on the high glass. He hit an amazing shot. And it's going to be an and 1 for Blake Griffin. It looked like that thing hit the top of the backboard.
What a shot.
It did. My goodness.
Prince pushing, loses it, Melton the steal. Comes B-ball Paul. Paul Reed, 2 seconds behind the back. Get it up, Paul, get it up! Paul Reed picks up the loose ball. Don't tell him he doesn't have handles. Don't tell the big man he can't handle the ball.
Long range for your Sixers as opposed to 1 of 7 for the visitors.
Alexander Walker searching for some space. Edwards from the wing. Big bucket from Anthony Edwards.
Reward yourself for all that hard work. Watch this drive, and this is the pass we were talking about. Come on. Saw Luka Doncic do that a couple of weeks back, and he gets a lot of hype for that, but someone give some love for that look.
Westbrook finds Jokic cutting to the basket, lost it momentarily, gets it back behind the back to Gordon, who puts it in. Nikola Jokic with a spectacular assist, and Gordon has 31.
He can pop back for a 3, and then here, as he tries to recover, that's where Jokic goes downhill, and at the end of the day, you just put the ball in his hands.
Watanabe sets the screen. Irving against Bullock.
nasty handles. Irving curls, floats, and scores! Kyrie! Beautiful!
So cold. And you said it. Look at Bullock. Stays in front, active with his hands. He's got size, does everything he can to the very end. A little slip.
Led by as many as 10 in the second half. Biggest lead for Sacramento is 5. Fox will put them up now by
De'Aaron Fox
5.
is out here dancing right now.
You got it. Not bad footwork.
He out here dancing right now.
And putting on a show.
Boy, is he.
38-32 Atlanta. Trey crossing over Zeke Naji. Gets around him. What a move. Floater is good. Boy, that was something. Take a look at our Zaxby's incredibly good play. Zeke. He's done it to a lot of guys.
Yep. Yeah, you go for that little hesitation move. He sets you up and gets past you.
With screens. Luka drives. Achua up on Luka. Luka has got him in the blender. And the rainbow! That, my friends, is Luka magic! What do you think?
I can't dance like this. And I certainly don't have the size to see over defense like that. So Luka is Luka.
George goes to work. George.
The clock is running down. They cleared out the corner. Eric Gordon, again, is using his body to initiate the contact of Paul George, not allowing him to get over. But then the superb shot creator and shot maker that Paul George is, able to regain his balance, square up over the hand of Eric Gordon.
Henderson the cross into the lane. Snakes one up and in. Wow! Circus shot. Scoot Henderson, a 3-ring circus going up and under. Woo! Spin move.
Yeah, clean cross. And then the whip. Whip that ball up with the wrist.
Won a title with the Lakers. Then left for big money. Back cut for Bones. Oh, been around everyone. And he's shaking, folks. Oh, Bones are shaking and rattling.
He cuts easy because he's not sure Joker's going to throw it. Joker throws him open. And the presence of mind to spin right there. I just don't know the degree of.
They've got a guard in Alex Caruso, who is an important player who's not playing right now. Lou Dort is not playing in our game today. He's going to be out with an injury. Oh, my goodness! Look at that!
Well, its closeouts need to be better in the second half. While this has been happening, look at this, up and under the hang time, hit across the head
hands
and spun it in.
So he goes up, he wants the, oh my goodness, that's special.
Tyrese Halliburton will inbound for Indiana on the baseline. Outside for Siakam, lets it fly, and it falls. And apparently he beat the clock. Watch this play.
Wow. That's all I can say.
Yeah, he had an ankle issue that cost him 2 games recently, including the one against the Wolves. Speaking of ankle issues, how about the ankles being broken on Lindy Waters by Malik Beasley? Edwards.
Well, no Timberwolves player never made it to 191 until Malik.
That's quite true.
What a move by Malik, and man, this building is energized already.
4 for 5 from the field, so real solid minutes.
Here's Ivy being guarded by Denny. The up and under bucket is good. Jaden Ivey, ladies and gentlemen, he's special.
Basketball being in his bloodline. Look at that move right there. You think that's going to be on top 10 tonight?
Might be.
He played one of the 5 slowest paces in the NBA as Robinson accelerates to the basket, misses the shot. Allen was there. Devin, another Heat offensive rebound. Lowry shakes Lowry Market and then drains a 3.
They mean business tonight.
Brogdon driving, and Looney did just enough. Steph looking for airspace. His 3 is good.
He pressed the juke button. And then just handles. Holiday couldn't do anything about it.
Irving missed. Oh my goodness. Don't believe he shot it. And the other way, Murray, no call. He fires, scores. Count it.
That's going to count.
Unbelievable. DeJounte Murray hits the buzzer beater. We are going to overtime.
That shot, yeah, there wasn't much time. You're exactly right. And right here, I thought he was going to get it up and flip it to DeMar DeRozan and somehow finds the handle on it and drains the 20-footer.
Cross-court dish to Corey Joseph, knocked away, but Luke is there, gives to Corey, who drives, scoops, scores! Count that baby and a foul!
Wow. Unbelievable. Watch Corey Joseph now. The foul's going to come early, like right now. Now, just find a way to get it up there. You never know. You got 2 free throws coming at least. But this thing didn't even move the net as it fell through.
Garrett Temple, 3 top-notch professionals.
Noel behind the back. McDaniels with a slam dunk.
A little sauce there, a little New York. His transition defense and wall protection. Beautiful behind the bench.
All going to back it in again. He's got Oladipo out front. McLemore on the wing. Nwaba giving it back up. Oladipo trying to corkscrew it up and in. What a layup.
Take a look at Oladipo with the hang time. You see Lopez is a good rim protector, and Oladipo stretches.
Warriors have missed 5 free throws, and you're going to need them all today. Powell missing, long rebound. Steph tipping, Steph catching. Steph behind his back. Steph down the lane. Steph lead it in. You got to be kidding me. Mr. Curry. The rebound behind the back, right into your living room, and the finish.
If he misses it, tip it out, and hopefully one of our guys catches it. Game-winning shot.
Yeah, enough time to do that with 4 seconds. Here we go. He missed it. Missed it!
Donovan Mitchell!
We're tied with 3 seconds to go. Terrific anticipation. And how does he get there in among a handful of the Bulls? What a night. What a night for Donovan Mitchell.
All will. Keep it going.
He heads to the corners wide open.
What a drive! MJ on him. On the defensive end. Tyrese goes in short right. Come left, touch it sweetly off the glass. Not much that Hartenstein can do, but watch.
Finney Smith, a 43%er from beyond the arc, has hit 5 triples tonight. Lob for Huff in the reverse. Huff stuff.
How about that look? Morant puts it right where Huff needs it. All he has to do is just a catch and throw it through.
Johnson throwing. Here's Paul. Dallas has a foul to give. Booker on a 3. He got it! Devin Booker gives Phoenix a 1-point lead with 1.5 left.
By Monty Williams, Chris Paul made sure they executed to perfection. They had a lot of time left. Booker comes off a screen, squares himself off, and able to knock it down. That is not easy, ladies and gentlemen at home watching. The great
Robinson swings it to Akpala. He goes behind his back and underneath and lays it in. That's a pretty slick move by KZ Akpala.
8 on the clock. Gobert sets the screen. Edwards. Wow! Heartbreaker from Anthony Edwards.
Whether the shot made was a 2 or a 3-point basket, replay center has confirmed that it is a 2-point basket.
Tap out there by Bagley, right into the hands of Highland. Ty Jones, super special with the bouncies.
Nice play by Pritchard, gets it back in the hands of Tatum. Tatum spins on the baseline, goes hard to the basket, gets 2 and a foul.
Got the post up is what he wanted. He spins. He gets the contact, the focus, and the finish. Jason Tatum puts the Celtics up by 1 with a chance for a 3-point play. Look at the patience, the poise. What a big time seat.
to Goodwin. Goodwin, the denial by Pirtle. Schroeder lead pass, Siakam!
Oh, that was awesome. Look at Schroeder right here. Bang! Split the defense. Hello! Great finish.
Aldama may have gotten a piece on that layup attempt, and now Wells is running for Memphis. Morant gets the step. Morant, oh, the spin and finish! That was saucy.
Watch this one. Up, spin cycle, hang, finish on the other side with the left. That is pretty. And look at his eyes immediately back to the rim where he's at, the amount of hang time and ground he covers, or I should say airspace he covers. And this isn't easy against Claxton, who's trying to be vertical on the play.
Murray with it, 8 seconds. Jokic, 5 seconds. 4 seconds, 2 seconds. Murray, .3, we're tied. Overtime.
Jokic, and then bang, a little pitch. Rough screen, and bang.
Chris Paul, he thought about 3 right away.
You got him. Everybody stay home.
Yep, over Dyson, and it stays home. Pels have a timeout with 2.8 to play.
Some defender in Dyson Daniels.
Yeah, 6'7", 6'8". So Chris Paul in the building.
11-4 here at the crib. Here comes Keegan, able to track it down. 4 on the clock. Domas, you got to get busy. Uh-oh, corner 3. Oh, put that on a highlight reel. Look at this pass, Katie.
Don't wake up this crowd now, Domantas Sabonis. Amazing.
Charles Patrick missed with the right hand, set up trying the left hand.
He shot the first so quick, I'm not sure he saw the rim.
LaMelo!
Oh, man, look at it. Ball on a string. Look at the ball handling right there. Swim move over the top. Tough floater going to his left. We played 12 minutes.
Making a run.
DeRozan. Wow, great vertical defense. 2-on-1. Pippen. Aldama, yes! And the foul!
Starts with great defense on one end by Huff. The push. Scottie Pippen getting freaky with it. And then Santi. And one. Look at that, between the legs, now they're having fun. And that's when the Grizzlies start to really enjoy themselves. You see the bench also enjoying it.
That'll be a challenge tonight because the Denver Nuggets, the #1 fast break team in the league.
That was one of my keys to the game. Thanks for listening.
Well, I'm repeating it. It's so good. Now Jokic going to step back.
And he hits!
You're kidding.
11 shots.
Aiden, his length. He's contesting that shot. Nikola Jokic.
On top, Wembanyama free to fire. The triple away. Doncic the rebound. Leading the break. Paul nipping at his heels. Outside. What a pass. Washington. Oh! That was beautiful.
Tried to get between defenders, D.A. and Ant. Ball comes free. Simons behind the back, avoids defender, switches right to left hand, and a left-hand scoop. Crawls in there. What a move. Wow. The McDonald's app today.
Here goes that Anthony bucket a little while ago off the turnover. Behind the back, and he's not done. He jumps and figures it out afterwards.
He's an all-star. He's an all-NBA player. I think the collective, they're still trying to figure out how to maximize each other, even though they have won as many games as Donovan Mitchell.
And he is fired off the step-back 3, his 5th of the half.
And look, he's going. He's feeling it from 3. Going against Hauser this time. Steps back after making him touch earth.
Yeah, that was the number.
Here's Kyrie. Hang time. Talked about earlier, he is so smooth and he gets there in the air.
Splits the defense. Wow.
And that always has the right English at the end too. I've never seen him miss those. Unbelievable.
3 ball, back iron. Rebound Walker. Miami Hurricane going behind the back, scooping and scoring. 57-56. Lonnie Walker, a little behind the back. Little Hurricane
finish for Lonnie Walker IV.
It's going to come down to the stops. You said can't trade baskets at this junction.
Schroeder with a drop-off. Barrett hits the three in the NBA, but they've made a dozen tonight. 52% from beyond the arc. Barrett, 2 of 3 from downtown.
Double, free, Suggs, no, battle, LeBron goes and takes it away. Long lead for Davis!
LeBron. Take this shot. Let me get this rebound. Look at this, two-hand pass. The length of the floor. That is special. That is really special.
LeBron flirting with a triple-double, probably.
You almost can't get caught helping as much. They do a good job of finding him.
Yep.
Oh,
what a move by DeRozan.
Oh, stop it, DeMar. DeMarvelous. Yeah, go behind the back. Watch this. Whoop. You reach, I teach. DeMarvelous DeRozan.
In a bad way right now, trying to shake it off.
Edwards, Euro, flips it up. Oh, bucket and the foul. Sensational.
That's phenomenal. Anthony Edwards, impossible shot, just a circus shot, and then gives a fan a little hand slap after he spins around. That was awesome.
Went for the spin with the left hand, and Holmgren did enough to affect the shot. SGA once again. What a move. SGA fighting his way through the lane. Middle of the final shot here.
Man, this is so nice. We're going to show it to you twice, folks.
See, most players, Michael, when they come up on Murray, they don't have that extra move.
Marcus Smart hopeful to return soon, as is Kennard, as is Rose. But they are shorthanded, and it has been a rough season. Ingram drops Bane and hits the jumper.
And this play here, Brandon Ingram there just able to create the...
Savvy is against Warriors, a chance to take the lead here. And Curry. Oh, Stephen Curry with a little magic. Somehow scores it.
And see, Brooklyn can't foul here. They've got a foul to give. That ball comes loose inside. Drive! Score it! Collier!
There's plenty of time, but great job here. Busting through a couple of players, retrieving the ball, and getting it up on the rim before they can recover. Isaiah Collier, that right there is a rookie clutch play.
You want to have a floater in your arsenal. Oh, he just went he didn't. Stop it. Stop it, Chris Paul.
All right.
Stop it.
Well, when you act your legs spread, he's almost telling them, please, and you will see that play later.
You know, almost every time down the floor, he's 6 for 16. I think the Hawks might have to crowd him a little bit more in the third quarter. Trey! Oh, nice!
A little ball fake to set up that.
Trey with a super move underneath. Watch this. Fakes the behind the back, right up and in.
Now he's open on the other end, but decides to set up some offense.
And I'm surprised Steph Curry gave that up.
And out of the corner of his eye, he saw Gary Payton slither right across the baseline.
Now Dort is on DeRozan, off to Lyles against Baisley. Back and down.
Oh, beautiful.
Great fake, and then the up and under. Man, Trey Lyles showed us a little bit of everything.
Yeah,
13 points.
Here's that Trey Lyles play. Beautiful pivot, playing with his back to the basket. Spin move, show him the ball, and then the beautiful up and under. I mean, he schools 3.
Final shot. And he's out of control. They're not going to call the walk. Josh, will they get it off in time? Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yep, and he gets it.
And he gets fouled. That's what we're saying. He got fouled, too. He got fouled, too. If you're Davis Bertans, you just got to let him go. You can see him hit him in the back of the head right there. He hit him in the back of the head. And I love the fact that Josh Hart was willing to take that shot. What you see a lot of guys do is allow the...
7 rebounds a game and 60% from the floor. Scores his first 2. There's that back cut that the Jazz have had some troubles with. And Bane now with 11 to start this game.
Talk about the importance of the pass. Allen is way up there above the free throw line and catches. They ain't going back door. If you're on one side.
Pippen, very active hands. Morant, great dump off to Aldama. Timeout, Milwaukee.
Take-off dunk, but how about the drop-off?
Great look away, Aldama, the finish. Third assist for Morant tonight.
Just knowing where his partner in crime, Darius Garland, was at, gets it to him.
Quick hands by Allen, knocked it away, and then Allen hits the deck. Nearly got run over by Cunningham behind the back. Garland! Got it!
Jaylen Brown, who had a strong first half. Smart goes around the world. Oh, a little bit of sauce by Marcus Smart. Man, he's playing with a lot of confidence.
A lot of energy, a lot of pace, doing everything right.
Bench crossed over Holiday, puts it on the foot of Capella. Oh, my!
Roll, young man, roll.
He's got 19 on 7 of 13 shooting.
Leonard behind the back. Leonard to the rack, reverse layup, it's good. What a play by Kawhi Leonard.
Let's go back, since you never seen this from Kawhi. There you go. You saw it in between two people and then the reverse. Watch it. Oh, excuse me. Brooks again. Ooh, cha-cha-cha.
So 39.6 left in the quarter. What a matchup, two championship aspiring teams. Jordan Poole with a thing of beauty. His immediate future.
And earning that big-time salary raise right there. Beautiful move on a great defender in Caleb Martin.
Wall orchestrating the lob to Jackson, makes the grab, draws the contact. Oh, how did he do it? I'll never know. What a shot by Reggie Jackson.
Of shots and ways to finish. How about this one? Catching it, know he's getting fouled. Back turns, puts it up over his head with the left hand, off the glass and in.
Indiana's 4 of 5 from long range. Durant's got 11. Craig goes down. Durant is going to highlight. KD doing damage from the perimeter. Had the foul again.
Ankle breaker. Oh. Kevin Durant is one bad man. That was cold. The bench can't believe it.
Book works across the baseline, gets a switch, pulling Gobert out. On the step back from the corner, raising up, cash it in from the corner. 29-20, they lead 96-72 as we head to the fourth quarter here in downtown Phoenix. You're watching Phoenix Suns basketball on Valley Sports. Oops.
Good no call, I guess.
Oh, my goodness. John Morant behind the back and then the finish. That's why he's an MVP candidate.
Just waiting for that big to step out there.
I mean, that's just
that's working in tight spaces. That's the ability to use your handle to get to where you want to on the floor and then do it.
Final 20 seconds of regulation. What's it going to be? Lillard on the run. Goes to the line looking for the three-point play.
What Zion did in the first half. You know, you almost expect him to dribble the clock down, take his time, and maybe take a final shot. Look how early he went in the shot clock. So I don't know if he caught Lonzo Ball off guard. The fact that he wasn't prepared for him.
There are a lot of trivia questions in the future.
Wara at the foul line. What a move. The hook, and it's good. And we got ourselves a game early.
Tough one on the last one, but here it is right here through the legs. Woo! Beautifully done that time.
The Rockets are clearly in rebuild mode. And Smith's come into the game. Look at the dance by Terry. Gorgeous for Terry Rozier.
Look at Rozier. Ball fake, stop, hezzy, start, crossover, fake it. Just lay it in.
10 of the shot clock. Pirtle sets the screen again. Keeps Jones on his hip and then swatted away. An off night for Dennis Schroeder as Kuzma with a slam dunk. Better than 8 times a night. 12th turnover for Toronto. And 20 points off of those turnovers.
How they're utilizing the Stockton Kings and Bobby Jackson.
Great point. A lot of continuity between the franchises. Oh, he put Reeves on his knees and reminded him how good God has been to him. What a shake and move
by Davion Mitchell. Mitchell with a nice shake here. Man, it looked like pregame chapel. He put Reeves on his knees.
Said reminds him a lot of that team. Curry, oh, what a pass. Wiggins, touchdown. Action early in this one.
Steph getting that ball, and like any point guard, looks right up the floor for an easy finish for Wiggins. Warriors down by 2 early.
LaMelo shakes Holiday and scores with the left hand.
Look at LaMelo Ball survey defense, gets cut off by Drew. Says, Pritchard, come here, I got something for you too. And then Porzingis.
Into the corner, Malachi Flynn. No good. They get it back. No, Furkan takes it away. 5 seconds to end the third. To Embiid.
Give it to him.
Back to Furkan. Give and go. Hit by Barnes. And he spins it in.
Watch that play again. Creates the steal with the help side position and then gives it to Joel. Gets it back. It's Barnes who's...
He can do that. Little Euro step in the lane. Doesn't get the roll. Trae Young coming the other way. Behind the back. Alley-oop is good. Jalen Johnson skying for the slam.
A problem here early. What is that now? 3 turnovers on the Magic.
Herter gets it into Collins. Now Trae Young slams on the brakes. Bullock needs some new brake pads after that. Wow.
Well, you touched on it. The ability to pull back that dribble, stop on a dime.
And into the hands of Ja Morant in transition. Oh, what a sweet move with the dribble and to the left hand and finish. How many guys in the league can do that?
This full speed. Watch this. He's going full speed. How do you guard this? You can't guard it. Let me express this.
114-109. The foul called on McDaniels. 1:10 to go. Timer is down to 5. Doncic can't find any space. 3 seconds. 2. Deep one. Doncic!
Oh my gosh.
Bingo! When he was jawing with the Timberwolves fans. He is the Don.
3rd season with Dallas after being with the Lakers. And Christian Brown, give it to Jokic. Jokic underneath to Strawder. Backhand layup's a beauty. What a pass.
A 41-point third quarter.
Shea able to shed DiVincenzo. The beauty goes down. Masterful from SGA.
And it's showing up on the scoreboard as they go to the floor.
Gobert caught back in the lane, not up on the pick and roll. We've seen it throughout the series. That's a disaster.
Edwards, 3.
He made Dante Exum touch Mother Earth.
Thompson. James picks him up. And now Draymond Green, a little fake on the pass. Able to lay it in.
That got stolen by the Rockets. Good job there by Fred VanVleet and Amen Thompson. Here comes Green weaving. Now steps baseline, had a seam, took it. Oh! And then he realized the Spurs were giving him the baseline. And then he decided to hit the tough shot on the other side. Fantastic stuff.
In 5 games, that's 5 per game. Here's a step back. Halliburton.
Let that go in. Oh, that's a shake him up with style. I mean, Halliburton's got him on skates. You see Thompson nowhere in the picture.
Doncic using the screen, backing away, one-on-one with Lopez. Doncic, put him in the mixer. Doncic for the lead. The go-ahead layup.
Luka gets the matchup he wants on Lopez, uses the threat of that step back going left to cross.
Metu elects not to try and post up Mannion. Step back 3 on the way. Foul! Count it! Let's go for 4!
Did he make him fall? Oh, yes, he did. Oh, watch your step.
And that offense is going to be very interesting all year.
Brogdon misses inside. Clippers looking to push 2-on-1 power play. Oh, what a pass! Westbrook with a bird's eye view!
Real simple. Okay, you play defense, you get a stop, you get your head up, look up, be unselfish. Oh, you can be flashy at times. And you remember Russell said he still feels.
So you take away the defense that produces offense, and it has been a struggle for the Heat. Nice behind the back. Banchero for Franz Wagner. And right now, the Magic putting on a show. They're up by 7. 21-year-old Paolo Banchero.
Here he is going behind the back with the vision.
Has 3 first-half triples.
Yeah.
Actually 4 now. 4 out of 5 from downtown.
I like his game. I just think he really has upside. Wow, Tyler hurt himself there.
Tyler Hero going hard to the hoop.
It was looking like he was trying to stretch that left leg out afterward. Here's the up and under. Really beautiful finish.
They double team SGA. Hartenstein. I'm not going to believe that he threw that pass on purpose, but he gets the assist anyway.
Steph splitting 2 defenders on a step through. Put it in and through the foul. He is magical.
He left Rudy Gobert all twisted up. We got McDaniels on his back. Gobert is trying to stop him. And he's the stifled tower, but he's not stifling this one.
35 years old. It is Steph against the...
Torian Prince, who's been shooting the ball very well, throws this one up for grab. Good save that time by Hachimura. Oh, look at this.
Look at that pass by LeBron, and finishing is Davis.
He hits the run, comes off the screen, little no-look bounce, good finish by Anthony Davis.
You know, LeBron flirted with a triple-double against Boston, although he did not play.
Kings have a chance to take the lead here. Wiggins with 5 fouls. Monk drives on him. Monk hangs. And he scores! What a basket! Malik Monk gives the Kings the lead. Points off the bench.
And this is great defense by Wiggins. You can't play this any better. But he's able to knock it in and get the game winner.
Difficult shot. 26 points off turnovers.
Now Mitchell with his head up. He'll stop. He'll fire. Jokic snares his 15th rebound to go along with 17 points and 6 assists. Make it 7.
One of the best defenders in the NBA. All defensive second team a season ago. Toscano Anderson whips it in. Plus the foul.
Great pass by Steph. And just you fall asleep for half a second. And those type of shots, those are just crushing for you when you play great defense before that.
The big assignments early here has been on Middleton. He's on Lillard right now. Lillard trying to spring free, looking for a call, and he gets it, and it goes. Damian Lillard a chance at a 4-point play.
This is so tough for a defender because Springer fights over, but you got to get that forearm off of him. Dame Lillard is an expert at this. Feels the contact, gets up.
Collier left wide open. Rims out.
Plenty of time.
Wesley underneath. Castle!
Well, they're laying off Collier. Took a shot a little early in the shot clock. Could have probably held the ball a lot longer. And then Blake Wesley with another terrific effort.
That's why the Knicks have been able to successfully double team this guy.
Moran goes inside, reverse, count it, and the foul. A sensational move from John Moran, and a chance for a 3-point play.
Looks like it should have been a foul. But how look, he keeps his head up. And the hang time, and then the creativity. Rock me, baby, off the glass to shoot one as well. So he just skies as high as he can, hangs there, draws the contact to finish.
Just his 2nd score of the game.
Yeah, remember you talked about he'll look to pick it up in the second half.
Martin, what a move! Kyle Lowry from half court found the airborne Caleb Martin, who somehow was able to twist that in.
Guard's eyes. Kyle Lowry looking ahead, trying to find an advantage. And there it is right there. He goes aerial up top with Caleb Martin ahead of Clarkson, who's...
Tate looking to Gordon. Comes around the wood screen, comes into the paint, off balance, throws it up and in! Eric Gordon again breaks the tie! 1.6 to go, 118, 116. Orlando now calls a timeout.
Runs in and slips a screen, and Eric Gordon goes crossbody over 2 defenders. That's almost 14 feet of Orlando defense there. Eric Gordon, we talked about it in their break, you know, he's hot, and he's seen enough.
Like
4 of 4 from 3 against Golden State. Irving in traffic. Unbelievable stuff from Kyrie Irving.
Watch this finish here. I mean, Luke Kennard plays good defense. He's still there. The help from Conchar comes. He is the most creative finisher that we have in the game.